Today, we are doing a tier list today, guys. This is an official 100% serious DAP up tier list. We have every ProjectMoon character who has a sprite. And here are the tiers. And I guess I'll explain what a DAP is if you don't know. But first things first, let me explain the tiers. First, we have Heavenly. This is not like S rank. This is the Malfaust of DAP. Not just anyone can go in this tier. Next, we have Amazing. Now, Amazing is like a cut above the rest. If you can reach this tier, this is like the equivalent of like S tier. Then we have It's Okay. Because, you know, it's fine. It's okay. And then we have Pure Disgust. If you went to dap someone up and it's just like a wet grip, this is like no sound. It's wet. It's soft. Weird pause. And then we have Squeaky Noise. Now, Squeaky Noise is kind of like the meme of this one. Squeaky Noise is like, you're technically dapping, but instead of an epic echo of, you know, vibrations, it's like you go like a Iron. All right, where does Iron go? I'll leave him in or It's Okay. I feel like, you know, he'd probably dap up Benjamin. Like, he doesn't have the spirit in there, right? Yeah, he has no social skills, so he'd probably just reach out. Angela? Yeah, she doesn't understand. So she wouldn't even put up. First, she'd be like, this is stupid. You guys are idiots. I'm not gonna touch you. Roland? I mean, okay, there might be some bias here, but he might be our first Heavenly dap. But I don't know. Just because he is a bro doesn't mean it's Heavenly. He definitely goes in Amazing tier. What if he's crashing out with the gloves on? That's what I'm saying. He's kind of antisocial. Now cute. Okay, well, I think that's fair. I think it'd just be adorable. I think it would just be cute. I don't think I could take it seriously. The Viper. Yesod. Well, Yesod hates touching people, so he would go in Pure Disgust. Next we got Hod. I think Hod has some dog in her. I think Hod goes into Okay. I think Hod might have some dog in her. You know, she's got a bit of fire. Netsack. He's too sloshed. How is he gonna dap? But what if it's beyond that? What if he goes just beyond the fact that he's sloshed all the time? Imagine you see Netsack. Hey, what's good, homie? You go to dap him up and he just fucking misses. He just fumbles that shit. He's drunk. Right? But he has the potential. It's there. Tiffy. Tiffy is a fire girl. Tiffy's got some dog in her. Out of all of the Sephiroth so far, Tiff might be the top of OK tier. They're both outskirts. That's even more aura than Backstreets. Yeah, she's got the Araya energy, but she's much more fierce than Araya. Now this, honestly, this is complete bias. Gebra gets the first Heavenly tier. Complete bias. I don't care what you say. Chesed, huh? How do I feel about Chesed? I might be slandering Chesed. Now that I think about it, he is a socialite. He does do bureaucracy. He has a lot of connections. He could have a coffee in his hand and you'd be like, hey, what's up, Chesed? Boom. Next we got Biner. Biner would just fucking kill me, bro. Now, Benjamin might have to go in Amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. This old man has dog in him. You know what I'm saying? He is a priest, and priests do have legendary dap-ups. I've seen it myself. It's like you go like, what's good, Benjamin? And you go in for the dap, and then one sin comes down. Like the light opens up above you. You know, like in the realization. How do we do Carmen? Pause. No pause. Yeah, she is exceptionally charismatic, well socialized, and she's nitty-gritty. She might go in Amazing tier. I think it's fair to put her behind Roland and Hokma. They're rats, man. I will never trust a rat. I would never trust myself to dap up a rat. I think they'd do it. I don't think Lenny would dap up. Finn. Yeah, he's going to Squeaky. I'm sorry, my boy. June is disgust. Think you were chill, so we'll put you in Okay. All right, who are we moving into low tier? Iron, the rats, and Eri. I think that's fair. And also look how, can I just mention how nice the color gradient, look at that beautiful color gradation, man. We're just so good at the game. Next, we have the Brotherhood of Iron. I'm going to say this right now. Disgust. You go in for the DAP, and it's just metal. Now you got Hook Office. They're a bunch of murderers. So they have technique. Or low tier. It could be low tier. They don't really care about dapping. Now, Jack and Pierre. I think, maybe this is bias. I think they have some pretty good daps. Bare minimum, it's okay. I might even put them up here. They run a restaurant. They have to use their hands a lot. You know, they're strong. Okay, Lulu definitely has an amazing dap. I think that's fair. I think we can all agree Lulu, amazing. Then we have Sand and Mars. With Sand and Squeaky, I'm kind of like to believe that. I think that's fair. Mars and Lulu are like best buddies. So like she's definitely like rubbed a bit of aura off onto him. So like he would kind of understand it. And then we have the Zwei. They're really formal. Isadora would be like, okay. Julia's not, I think it'd be low tier. I don't think she'd be bad. I think she'd just be nice about it. Walter's bad except with the Stray Dogs. That means he goes probably like low tier then. Like Stray Dogs, these guys might be heavenly. I don't know if they beat Lulu though. Lulu's kind of got that dog in them, but they definitely have amazing daps. They are the street dogs. That's what I'm saying, man. They might even go into heavenly. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I might make them heavenly. Next, we have Olga. We have Olga in Library of Ruina, and we have Molar in Limbus right here. It kind of feels similar to Netzak, but she's definitely better. I mean, she hangs out with Mio, bro. You don't get to hang out with rabbits and not dap them up. She might be like legendary tier. She might be amazing tier. Does she have the Drunken Master? She's pretty competent when she sees. Unlike Netzak, she's actually competent. I might boost her up. Then we have the other two. I'm not gonna lie to you. These are squeaky. Not Disgust. Sorry, just squeaky. These freaks. Don't dap these guys up. Freaky, bro. Put that shit in Disgust. Let's go full stop. This one's a bit hard. Tamaki could dap. I think Tamaki could go into. I think Tamaki could have a low tier dap. You get a squeaky noise, you go into pure disgust. You'd probably actually go way like up to here. This is simple. We have amazing, 100%. I mean, she's pretty much goated as fuck. This is double amazing. Salve definitely has that. He's got that Hawkbird tier dap. Philip, I don't even want to give him a squeaky. He's going into fucking disgust. No soul, no spirit, no nothing. Ego Philip, he's locked in a little bit. I'll let him in low tier. And then we have the Wax Angel. Well, this is fucking pure disgust. Am I going okay? Maybe like below Isadora. Sire, I think they got that dog in them. As much as I am a Kurikomo Flamer, these guys are the definition of grunge. And the other two, they might go both top of okay. Meow, Oink, and I don't remember this guy. They don't dap. I wouldn't even give him low tier. Wedge is really good. Wedge are kind of goated with the sauce. Yeah, Oscar is probably up there with like Carmen and Salvador. The sisters, I don't know. The sisters probably have like a squeaky tap or something. Mary and Tommy. To say that there would be a squeaky noise would be a fucking understatement, bro. But then we have Tomeri. I don't think you want to adapt to Mary. Then you have the sweepers. I mean, I think they just want to drink you instead. So, the She Association. I think Eugen might have a legendary dap. I think Eugen has has to be in like. I think she could be an amazing tier. She could even go heaven. I think as in heavenly is like so restrictive. I mean, I think they're skilled enough to be okay. Yeah. You suck. You go here. You're the rich boy. I think you go up here. But they're like kind of normal humans, you know what I'm saying? The combined form, though, I think they might have a good dap. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ugh, these guys. These guys kind of, I mean, like, they kind of go around. Yeah, they're jolly, but they don't dap. W Corp. She might have a good dap. And you can go okay. I think you'd be good. The thumb. Not allowed to dap in the thumb, unfortunately. Leihang is different. Leihang is the exception. If a higher up initiates the dap, it is okay. Next we have, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't remember this office name. I just remember Nemo. Nemo has that amazing level dap. The other two, I think they're pretty professional. I'll put them in okay. Index. Now, this is hard. Because the index will only dap you up if the prescript told you to dap them up. But if the prescript told them to dap you up, it would be potentially heavenly. I think we might have to do squeaky strictly because it's inconsistent. You know what? I'll agree with that. I think I'll put it at, I think they're the highest, they're the potential dap. Now, I didn't realize that there was a Kali version and a Gebra version, so we might have to lower Gebra because she loses a lot of her spirit, but she's still there. The Liu. I think once you get to this point, I think it's all amazing. I don't think a single one of them has a bad dap. All right, let's start speeding up a little bit. Okay, Mio, I think she has a legendary dap. Amazing. I mean, he's got a headache, so it'd probably be low tier. He probably has a good dap. He probably goes with Mio. And then the captain, obviously the captain's gonna have a legendary dap. Again, this is potential dap. Yan believers, what do we think about Yan? I think he's like on the cusp between low tier and okay. He does have the big claw hands. I'll put him in okay. Yori's kind of, you know, she's kind of got that dog in her. Amazing dap. But I'll put her at the bottom of amazing. Zhao, I think this is all fair to say. I think she has a heavenly dap. I don't even remember who this is. The diver Zhao, that's probably why, bro. Because I got my goat here, by the way. Goat, legendary heavenly status. You know what? I gotta start populating the heavenly with some more lads. Shun, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna put you with the other Liu because I don't actually fucking remember. All right, we got the Honor Association. Okay, Olivia, he goes with Roland. The Honor Association, though, low tier. Agalia, I'm not dapping Agalia, bro. Bloodfiend, yeah, she ain't dapping shit, bro. Philip, fuck you. I think the distorted guys could give you a high-key good dap. Eileen, she's squeaky. Honestly, you would have a good dap. Okay, I kind of want to put Oswald at the top of squeaky noise, but not because he would fail the dap, but because he would put like a funny, like, do a funny, like a joke. Tanya, she has an amazing dap. The puppet, no. Sorry, Vermilion Fraud. Distorted Agalia, no. Distorted Eileen, no. Distorted Philip, no. Distorted Herman, I don't even think they have hands. Distorted Eileen, she doesn't have hands. Greta, no. Distorted Oswald, I'm gonna put Distorted Oswald in okay. Ludo, no. Anya, she gets put up in her normal form. Distorted Puppet, no. The Black Silence obviously goes with Roland. I think that's fair. And then we got these fucking Charles Office assholes. Which one's fucking Naimon, bro? Is this Naimon? They're all going in pure disgust because I hate all of them. Angelica, she's got a legendary dap. She's got a heavenly dap. But you'd probably go okay. A Beholder, you don't have hands. A Claw could give a high key amazing. Zena goes with Bino. Alan is a fucking asshole, bro. He does not dap, bro. He would fucking instantly dog that shit, so he goes in disgusting. Anafuda could dap. She'll go in Dongwon. He might have to go above Gebra, or we have to maintain the Gebra agenda. Dongwon, the grade 1 fixer, he might actually be better than Kali. I actually think I might have to say he's the best one. This dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know your fucking personality, bro, but I'll put you in okay. Actually, I'll say you life insurance. You gotta have a good dap for life insurance. This fucking dude, bro, you look goofy as hell. I'll put you at top of low tier. The goat Kim. Would Kim give you a good dap? I think it would give you an okay dap. I don't think it'd be amazing. Dante from not Limbus Company is probably like low tier. G-Con, probably ass. Alright, well that's Library of Ruina. Dante, Kanto 9 Dante. And Kanto 9 Dante does have that dog in them. Dante at the top of him, okay. Yi Song might have a squeaky dap. Faust, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it might be ass. Don Quixote, I'm not discuss. She's in squeaky too. Ryoshu, now Ryoshu can hit a good dap. Mersol, I think it's fair to say that he might have a heavenly dap. Honglu, I would say it's okay. Heathcliff joins Mersol probably in the heavenly daps. Ishmael, I think Ishmael has a good dap. I'm not gonna lie to you, Roger would just crush my hand. Sinclair, he goes in squeaky. Obviously, he's trying his best. I think Otism would give an amazing dap. Gregor, obviously, Gregor has to join the trio at the top. Sharon's a squeaky toy. I feel like Vergi is not heavenly because he doesn't want to do it. Gubo, fraud. Shihua, fraud. Herman, fraud. Asya, fraud. Lion, the witch and the bitch, they're all frauds. They'll have to Mong to dap each other up. Yuri would be probably low tier. This asshole, he'd be fucking disgusting. Bottom tier. I don't remember your name, but you'd probably be squeaky tier. G-Corp Soldier Commander, no. Sonya, I'll put him in, it's okay. Saud, I mean, she could dap with one arm. Effie would also go into disgust. You would go, probably, it's okay. I feel like if you're a Ting Tang boss leader, you have to be okay at dapping. Roboman, no. I think Demian could give you a pretty good dap. Chroma could definitely give you amazing dap. He got that dog in him. I might give him amazing. You also would be amazing. Guido would suck. You will go down into disgust. Do they just both go down here? They might just both go down here. I don't think any of them would dap. Samjo. Samjo would give you a potentially heavenly, but I'm gonna put him up here. You are fucking a squeaky toy. You are terrifying, but you're probably not low tier. I don't remember her name. Stephanie, I think her name is. Yeah, I don't think Stephanie cares. Put you guys at the bottom. I don't think you care about dapping either. I think Mola Limbus Olga is nerfed. They got upgraded from low tier to A tier. Then we have Ahab, and I think we all know Ahab would give, as we say, a heavenly dap. Queequeg, I honestly think Queequeg would also would be up here with the big boys and then give it an amazing dap. I think they'd all give okay daps except Pip. Pilot. Yeah, his ass isn't squeaky. Smee, I mean, she's a pirate. She's also a baddie, but she's also part of the middle. I think it's bare minimum. She has to have a good dap. Ricardo, I think it's all fair to say Ricardo gives a heavenly dap. And I think Werner, maybe not heavenly, but definitely joins Ricardo in the amazing tier. He cares about fishing, but he's, I think, a lot more physical than Vergi is. Probably with Demian. Wherever Demian is. Was it low tier? Gnome. Good dap. Crayon. Squeaky. Kaimon. Disgust. Fucking this dude gives probably a good dap, bro. I'll put him in amazing. June. June gives a good dap. Angdao, she can't dap anymore, so she goes in pure disgust. Kathy, the multiple Kathys. We have baby Kathy. She definitely goes in squeaky. We have adult Kathy. She does not dap. She would be low tier. Nelu would honestly give probably an amazing dap. Wild Hunt Heathcliff, dude. I gotta say, I mean, maybe it's biased, but I'm gonna put him in heavenly. Hinley, yeah, his ass is going into disgust. Linton, yeah, disgust. He'll go in okay. I feel like probably okay. This dude would be dog shit. The detective, honestly, the detective kind of had aura to him. I think he might go into okay. Hubert would be probably like a low dap. Has a lot of brains. He'd probably have a dog dap. Sasha in her blood fiend form, yeah, do not dap her. Squeaky, I would say disgusting because he's a royalty and he doesn't want to touch the lesser. But Dad, you probably don't want to dap him up. Pre-windmill Dad, he might have a heavenly dap. I think Sancho could have an amazing dap. I think Dad has a fucking heavenly dap. Olshane is disgusted. She doesn't want to touch you. Barber, I think Barber could give a good dap. Priest, as we said, priests give good daps. He'll go in amazing too. Bari definitely has a heavenly dap. I think he might be the first of the blue man to probably be like low tier. Now you got the P Corp baddie. In terms of aesthetics, she's the triple S tier. In terms of dapping, she probably doesn't dap you though. She's probably low tier. Zichun! Wei would definitely be in amazing. Post-training, you know what? I'm willing to give post-training Zichun heavenly dap. This guy backstabbed us. He would be ass. Chat, is this dap real? He's a fake. I think Paula would try, but it would be low tier. He could have a low tier dap. The A-Corp baddie, which I totally don't remember her name again. She's a Han association, so she probably doesn't dap people. Hohenheim in his latest version, I think latest Hohenheim could do an okay dap. I don't think he would be amazing or anything, but he could do it now. Hohenheim's best friend would definitely give an amazing dap. Alyssa would give you a good dap. Martin, technically he's unavailable, but we'll also give him a good dap. The strongest fucking swordsman of today, bro. This guy could give a great dap, bro. He goes above Gebra. This guy is a fraud, but it's like Otis levels, so he'd put like down here. Jiamu would not dap you. Goes into disgust. I mean, I think this is obvious. I think everyone expected GQ to give you the legendary dap. Zilu would give amazing. I don't think she'd be legendary though. You notice that there's a pattern Zigong probably would not dap you. She'd probably find you very disgusting. I think that you would have an okay dap. Oh, Baochai. Baochai goes into squeaky because she's adorable. Yeah, we got the elders. Absolutely not. Honglu's mom and father, they're frauds, so they'll go into disgust here. We got big sister Yao Shen. She's also a fraud. Disgust here. Being a fraud is completely irrelevant, by the way. I'm just saying that just to be mean. This lady, which I don't remember her name, but she's Honglu's assistant. She'll go into low tier. Kid form of the real Jihuan. I guess you can go into squeaky. I think Jupan could give it okay dap, probably low tier. Wang, I don't remember his full first name, but I remember his Wang. Wang, I think Wang could give a good dap. We got the nerd emoji. He would not dap you. We got Shihua, low tier dap. Dude with a coffin. You're kind of like low tier. You fight with your hands, so I'll put you low tier. I think all the hierarchs would be low tier. I think that's fair. It's kind of expected you to have a little bit of like dap knowledge. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the Kong family, so I'll just put them in low tier. Lei Hang, even though he is a thumb, he is a pinky, so he goes right next to GQ as a legendary. The Night Drifter, I think he also would give you a legendary dap. We have Valencina, or Valencia, as I like to call her. She'd probably give you a really bad dap. Lucio, however, would give you an amazing dap. Rien would not give a good dap. It would be hyper low tier. Sora, she would try. She's squeaky. This is the pinky nurse father, and she would fucking, Xiaomi would fucking hate you. Ren, virtue of humanity? I'm gonna put this man next to Lucio, bro. Hey, Martius is a middle fraud, but that does not mean that he does not have a fucking goated dap. But he's not as goated as Ricardo, so he goes in amazing, even though he's a fraud. Kira, she's like a fake dap. Hers would be okay. Callisto would not be a good dap. I actually don't think she would give a bad dap. I mean, she's not dumb. Ravi is just an agent, or is he I think he's an agent. He's like a level 1 agent, bro. He's okay. Jamil would not dap. She's an Uja, and they're stuck up. Certain Sinclair, oh, again, the positioning doesn't matter, but Certain Sinclair definitely goes in Heavenly. Next, we have Roach Emperor, which I think is fair to say that Roach Emperor would give a Heavenly dap by fucking annihilating you. Now we have Araya, but there's 4 versions of her. Obviously, the baby one goes into very squeaky. Then we have her in high school. I think it'd probably be low tier. Because this is her in high school. Then her as... We have the good version of her, which I think is an okay. And then we have the adult version of her, which is amazing. We've actually finished with the Limbus characters. Now we have Leviathan. You would be probably okay. Garnet is probably like a low tier dap. I think this is Lapis. I believe Lapis is much more hard-headed than... So I'm going to put him in just okay. This dude, I don't remember what he does. I'm just... Look, they're all humans. I'm just going to put them in okay. This is one of the Maestros. Maestros probably will not dap you up. I don't even remember who you are, bro. I don't remember who you are. Freaky girl with the eyes. Yeah, I'm not dapping you up. Fucked up ring member. Yeah, I'm not dapping you up. Moses? Probably a good dap. Although I don't think her dap is as good as Ezra. Vesper's kind of like Vergi, where he doesn't really want to do stuff. I'll put him in okay. Yuria. Yuria would go into amazing. Diaz? Don't dap her, bro. And then we have Diaz's bitch. It also goes down here. And that's it with DD, and now we're on Wanderlab, which I'm not gonna lie to you, there's only 2 Wanderlab characters I remember, or 3. One of them is Cat. Cat would give a legendary dap up. I don't think it'd be heavenly though. And then we have you, which I don't remember your name, but you're a main character. You'd go into probably okay. And then you, I think, are also a main character, question mark. But I remember that I don't like you as much as the other one, so we'll put you in low tier. And then everyone else here are irrelevant. I don't remember any of them, except like you. Okay, now that we've done that, let's do a little quick cleanup, and we'll call it. Here is the finale of the tier list. Hooray. Heavenly. Amazing. It's okay. Low tier. Squeaky noise. And disgust. Not bad at all.